So we are at number 10. And so write a script that sets the mode of the file. Hello. Please kindly mute yourself if you're on mute. If I think everybody's muted. Nice. Trying to accept as many people as I can. People are popping in. Good. Alright. So back to our task. So what we want to do is we want to give this hello the permission only has, right? And we've checked it there. So to do that, what we actually want to input is, let me first list the file. Okay, so we want to say change the mode, right, of the file hello, right? And then we come here, let me give it enough space, and we want to say only, right? So normally we want to change the mode of this file using only, right? So after that, we just add uh, a flag here and say we want to reference. Let's edit my reference very well. Yes, reference equals to only. Okay, so let me just bring that back. So I just did it this way so that you can understand. Trying to actually speak on my phone. So. Okay. So what we did here is we change mode. You know, here we used to add number or u plus g, right? But we are referencing only, right? We are referencing a file called only, and then we are giving it permission of hello. But the problem we have here now is if I try to run this command, okay, it will tell me that I don't have only on my computer, so I can't reference it. But let me try it. So let me press enter. You see, it said fail to get attributes of only because it does not have only. So in order for us to test it, this one is just for testing sake. But if I need to do it for ALX to submit, ALX will say assume that there's a file called only. Let's see if they even mention it there. Okay, they didn't mention it, but you are supposed to just assume. But because we want to test it and see how it works, so let me just create a temporary file called only. Let me tell the screen, okay, and then say touch only, right? Let me list the files. So look at the only file. It is different from hello, right? So we only have read write and RWR, right? Let's see what does this one have. RWR. Okay, RWR. So let's give only extra W here, right? So to do that, just say change mode of only, add to the group, add W for O, enter. Yes, so when we do ls-l now, only is having RWR. So we want to set this RWR to hello, right? So all we need to do is just change the mode, use the reference of the file of only and give it to hello. So that's what we want to do. So this command will input it into a file, and then when we run that file, it's going to do this command that we just entered. Okay, so what is the name of the file? The name of the file is 10 mirror permissions. 10 mirror permissions. Permissions. So, okay, enter. So we enter our script. Right. So say ch mode let us reference the file only and give that attribute to Ello. Escape X, and then let's clear our screen. Okay, ls-l. So let us run this. Where is the file? 10 mirror. So for us to run it, we have to give it execution permission, right? So chmod, I can just say plus X and 10 mirror permission, right? Let us clear the screen. ls-l, right? So 10 mirror, and then if I run this file, it's supposed to give Ello the permission that Ole has. So if I run it now, Ello will turn white, having R read W, and R instead of RWX, R-X, R, all these X to disappear. It's going to have the reference of Ole. So the way we did it now, if someone change Ole in the future and then we run this file again, it's going to give it whatever Ole has. Okay. So if some people might just say, okay, why not just use number and then let us set Ello to be the same as Ole. But the problem is, if Ole changes in the future and we run this command, it will not work. It will have the old one. So if it changes in the future and then we run this command, it will have whatever Ole has at that point. Okay. So if I run this one now and I release it, you see that Ello and Ole are the same now. Okay, so we just say give Ello referencing Ole, and that's what we do. So let us go to next step. So if you have any question, feel free to ask before we go more deep. So number 11. Create a script that adds execute permission to all subdirectories of the current directory for the owner, the group owner, and all the users. Okay, for this one, why do I keep opening this command prompt? For this one, we are going to read the fucking manual like they used to say. So man chmod. You want to change the mode, right? And then if you look at the question, it says write a script that add execution permission, right? Execute permission to all subdirectories. Okay, that is all the directories that is inside that particular directory that you are. So to add execution permission. So this one is permission for directories, not for files. So so it's like we're adding. Okay, I'm here. Where's my key? Okay, it's like we are adding. You know, all these ones, they are files, and you can know with this extension at the beginning, right? They are beginning character, which is dash, showing that they are all files. So if we have directories inside this place, and we want to affect those directories. So we want that directory. Let me create a directory now. Make a directory and say test directory. Okay. So let me clear and list. Okay. So we have this directory. Let me do this in one format. So we have this directory. Directories used to have permission. So we want to set the directories here. We want to give it a particular directory permission. So if we have so many, for example, if we have, let me create two more directories. There's 2 and there's 3. Okay, let me clear. So we have 3 directories now. Okay, so we want to give this directory a particular permission. Where is it? So it said create a script that adds execute permission to all subdirectories. So we want to add execute. I think all of them has execute already though. Yes, they all are, but let me remove all their executing rights. Okay, so that we'll know if the command we will be doing will work. Okay, so let's change the mode, and then let's just minus x from test, test2, test3, and test dir. Okay, so I've done that. Let me relist it. Okay, so you can see all the xxx is gone for these three directories. Okay, so we want to add execution permission to all of them, of this current working directory, for the owner, the group, and all other users. Okay, so we want to add x to everything. Okay, create a script that adds execution permission to all subdirectories of the current directory. Okay, so for there's a command to use normally, because okay, there are so many ways we could do this. Okay, so the first one is we'll say chmod. We want to add execution permission to, we'll leave the directory. But now, what if we don't even know? Okay, what if like this? I don't know. I've done chmod. I want to add execution permission to all the directories, but I don't even know the names of the directories. I'm supposed to add this and then write the names of those directories, but I don't know them. But I want to write a command that will automatically detect directories and add execution permission to directories. Okay, so because of that, so I checked my manual for this and see if there's something that would relate to only what's it called? Only directories. Oh my god, my screen broke yesterday. Just seeing it, my phone screen has broken. Alright, so man chmod. Let's see. I think there should be one particular one. Okay, look at this one. This -r, it changes the files and directories recursively. So this one would only affect files, only affect directory, and -x. I think -r and -x is the one. I'm trying to see -x. Okay, no. Yeah, I think that's all we need. That -r. If you look at this -c changes, -f. So there's no one that actually changes files and directory recursively. So -r. So this one would only affect directories. Okay. So all we need to do is go to the command with a q and say change mode affect only directories, and then add x to everything, okay, in this particular directory. So this dot is saying that in this place, you know, I'm supposed to specify the name of the file here, but instead of specifying the name of the file, I'm saying everything inside this directory. Okay, so I'm adding x to everything inside this directory, but I'm only focusing on directories, subdirectories. Okay, so if I should do this, enter, and I release it, you see that all of them will have x now. Okay. Can you see it? I think it's even affecting these guys. I don't know why it's affecting these guys, but it's not supposed to. Anyway, all the R is having, so let me minus it now. And it's affecting all of them. I don't know why it's affecting. It's not supposed to affect them. Let me add it again. Sorry. Okay, so let me man the CH mode again. Let me see, is it small letter or capital? I think the R is capital letter now. Is someone trying to say something? Okay, talk, say something.
Good evening. Oh, I believe it's capital letter X because if you scroll up
Yeah,
from
capital
up,
letter X is true.
yes, sir.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
just remember. So it should be capital letter X. Thank you for that. Let's try. Is there anyone that affects only files? Let me see. Man CH mode. So I can remove that. To affect only files. Okay, there's none for now. So let me just quit it and release it. So let's just remove for ch mode minus x for first two, first three, and first directory. Okay, ls dash l. So their execution permission is gone. So let us redo that. Okay, and then use capital letter X. You won't even know because all of them is having company. So let me do. Let me first remove the execution permission for everybody. Clear it. ls. Okay. So let me add ls dash l. So let me add the execution permission for only the directories and see if it works. So we do this and clear the screen. ls dash l. Okay, so this one actually worked. Then we have the execution for this one. So let us remove it and add that one. I'm coming. Okay, let me just do plus and change this one to small letter to help me turn that one and this one and change it back to capital letter. Okay, I think we have what we need. So yes. Oh, sorry. Okay. Why is it not working? Let me remove this. Why is this not working? Okay, good. Sorry, sorry for taking the time. Trying to rectify this. The minus is affecting all of them. Okay, anyway. Okay, good. And then CH mode U minus X4 plus 2 plus 3. Okay, sorted. So, what is it? Yes. Yes. Okay, I'll only remove. Sorry, I'm coming. One more thing. I'm supposed to do minus X. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, now I've removed all the X permission for the directories. Okay, I've removed all the X permission for the directories. So I want to do the task and let us run it and see if it's going to add the X permission to it. Okay, so we are giving that command to a particular file called 11 directory permissions. And copy it. It's clear. VI 11 directory. Okay, and then we have change mode -r for directories, and then we are adding X. Okay, X. This. Okay. Here, let me reduce my screen a bit. Okay. Alright. So now we want to run that file. This is the file. Let me turn it to execute. ls change mode u plus x 11. So it's now an executable file, and then let us run the file. So if I run this file now, it's supposed to add X to all the directories. Okay, so when I press enter and list it, so all the directories as the execution right now. Okay, so that's clear, and go to the next one. So for the next task, we have create a script that creates a directory called my directory with permission 751 in the working directory. Okay, so create a script that creates a directory. Okay, so the first thing is we are going to create a directory called my directory. Okay, and then we'll give that my directory the permission. While creating, we're giving it permission 751. 7 stands for 111, right? That is going to be able to read, write, and execute. 5 is, I think, 101, right? So it's going to be able to read, it won't be able to write, and it's going to be able to execute. And then the last one will be 001, which means it's going to be able to execute only. Okay, so that's that. So the command we want to use here is we want to make a directory called my underscore dir, and then we want to give that directory. We want to give that directory a mode 751. So this is all we need. We're giving the directory the mode. We are changing the mode of the directory to 751. So instead of doing chmod here, we just, because it's inside the command, we use the flag dash n, and then this one we get it. And then once we enter this, it's going to automatically create this and do it. Let's even enter it. Okay, and then let's do ls dash n. You see, this is it. It has created my directory, and then it has 7. This is 7 111. This is 5 101, and then this is 1001. Okay, so let us remove it. Remove directory, my directory, and it's gone. Okay, so we are giving that command to a file called 12 directory permissions. So let's copy it and paste it here. Okay, and then and then bin bash, and then the directory is, we do make directory dash m to be 751, and the name of the directory is my dir. Okay, and then we list it, then we give it, where's it, 12, we give it the permission to execute. So we change the mode of 12, we can do u plus x or just plus x, and 12 directories. Okay, let us clear it. Okay, so where's the 12 directory? When we run this, it's going to create that my directory, right? So let us run it now, and then let us list it. It has created my direction, it has given me 751. Okay. So if you have any questions, let me know, and let's move to the next one. Is there any question? Any question? Okay, no question. Number 13 says, write a script that changes the group owner to school for the file LO. Okay, so all we need to do is just though let us see, we only have a group here, root. Okay, and then if we try the command, it might tell us that the group school doesn't exist, but let's still write the command. So to do that, we are going to change group. Okay, change group of the file LO. This is the name of the file, and what is the name of the group we want to give it? We want to give it school. Okay, so we are giving this file LO the name school. So we have the file LO before, right? And what is the group name? ls-l. You see, the file LO as this is the group name, root as well. Okay, so we want to change this root and give it school. Okay, so we don't know if the group exists, so the group has to exist for us to be able to give that name to. It's like I have a book, I want to give it to someone, and the person does not exist. It means I can't give it to the person, so the person has to exist for me to be able to give it to them. Okay, so that's that on that. And yeah, so let's try that. So we'll create a script, let me see if I can add a group called school. Add group. See, add group or add GRP. I'm not sure of that command. Let me check. Add group. Okay, let's let's try number 13, right? So let's try to add a group called school. If it will work, I think it will tell me that it will report me to ALX. Okay, it said done. So let's hope it has added code to it. But I'm not sure if it does. Anyway, so let us do that in a file called 13 change group. Copy it and vi the name of the file, and then bin bash, and then what's the name of the. So we are changing the group to school for the file hello. Okay, escape, Q, and let us clear the screen. L. So we want to run file. For us to run it, we give it the execution permission. Chmod add execution permission to the file 13 change group. So it has the execution permission now, as you can see. So let us run the file. It says line 2, change group command not found. Oh, sorry, I think I'm supposed to do CHGRP. I did CH. I made a mistake somewhere. Yeah, 13. Yeah, it's supposed to CHGRP. So let's retry. So it says it has changed it because we created it, right? So let's see if it actually true. So if you see, where is it? As you can see, hello now, the group is called school, right? So we added a group to the list of group and then it made us be able to do this. Okay, so do we understand? Do you have any question? Does anyone have any question? Should we proceed? Are you guys there or sleeping?
Hey, yo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So should we?
Yeah, watch it. Hey, yo, yeah.
We can hear you. We can hear.
We're here, we can hear you. Yes, continue.
Alright, so tax 14. How many taxes remaining? Because this thing is too much. 17, 14.
So Jigbo, confirm we'll still go to redirection. Is it redirection or something?
Yes, redirection. Redirection is okay. So this one is saying that write a script that changes the owner. Please, can you mute yourself? Write a script that changes the owner. Okay, it changes the owner to Vincent and the group to staff of all the files and directories in the working directory. This one wants to change. Okay, so we have owner Vincent and then group staff. So let's just see if we can do that. So Vincent and staff, right? Vincent and staff. So we want to change the owner to Vincent and change the group to staff. So instead of writing group as well, I can just do like this and press staff. So by doing so, I'm saying we know that after owner is group. So it knows that it's changing the owner to Vincent and then it's changing the group to staff. Okay, for all the files in the working directory. So we'll use our wildcard here for all the files here. Okay, so if I should enter this, it's going to tell me that I don't have the user Vicent and I don't have this tab. So let us try and see if we can create them. So to add a group called staff. The group staff already exists. Okay, I created that. Okay, so let's add Vicent user add being sent. Okay, we've created that. So let's try that command again and see if it will work. So it has worked. Okay, so let us list all our files. Can you see we've changed everything to Vicent and staff? Okay, change everything to Vicent and staff. So let me just change it back to root because I don't want to. I'm changing it back to root because we want to give it back to. We want to put that command inside the file and run the file and see if it will work, right? Root. We have root already. So if we list it, we are back to root. Even though it has changed my hello, which this one is changed before to root. Okay, so that command now we want to give it to. We want to give it to a file called change owner. So I 100 change owner and group I bin bash. So change the owner to being sent and this one to staff for all files in the directory. So if it's a particular file, we can just name the name of the file here and say file 1. But since it's all files, just add the as. Okay, when we list the files, where is it? 100 should be up. Is it here? So we want to change the mode, make it executable. And so ch mode plus x, let's just add x to it. 100. Hey, sorry. 100 change. So we've done that. Clear ls. See that 100 is executable now. And then let us run 100 or let us release it. So we have root. So by the time we run 100 /100 this and then we list it again, that everything has changed to Vicent stuff. Okay, so we are just giving that file that code so that when we run that file, it's going to do what we entered into it. Okay, so it's as simple as that. So let's go. Do we have any question? We go. Let's go. So symbolic link. Okay, so write a script that changes the owner and the group of the file hello. This is to Vicent and staff. Okay, underscore hello right now. So we want to change the owner and the group of this file to this. So first thing I will want to do, if I want to test my work, is I would like to create this file called underscore hello. Okay, so let me just quickly create an empty file. Okay, and if I list it, I have that file here. Underscore hello. Let me remove all these directories because it's taking our space. test one, test this remove. Test one, test two, test no such final direction. I cannot remove test one. Oh, test three. Test three. Okay, that's clear. Let's okay, good. So we are left with this. Let me clear it. Okay, so this one you see it's we just created it, so it's still the owner is root and the group is root as well. So so where is it? So write a script that changes the owner and group owner of hello to Vincent and staff effect. The file hello is the working directory. Is in the working directory. The file hello is a symbolic link. Okay, and then is a symbolic link, and this one is just a normal file. So let us remove it and make it a symbolic link. Sorry. Hello. Who knows how to create symbolic link here? Can anyone help us? Okay, I've created it anyway. So ls-l. So I've created a symbolic link. Look at it for the file hello, and I use this one to point at it. Do you understand symbolic link? Should I explain how this one is gotten, or should I just continue?
Please explain.
Okay. So
Yes, it would be nice if you explain.
Okay. Basically, okay, I think I explained to those who were here yesterday, and symbolic link is just say symbolic link, like I used to say, you should see it as your shortcut. Okay, so if you have a shortcut, let me see my desktop. Why is it not going on? Okay, so look at this OBS Studio. This is the shortcut icon, right? You would agree with me that this shortcut icon is not the app itself, right? It is just pointing to the app. In other words, if I double tap on this OBS Studio icon or this Google Chrome icon, well, this is a shortcut link, right? Icon. So if I click on it, it will direct me to the original file. So it's just pointing at it will direct me there. So that is simply what symbolic link does. Let me go back here. Okay, so this for hello, it is pointing, the real file is hello underscore hello, right? As they've given us here. That the file is underscore hello, but I need something to point at it. So symbolic link is just a pointer to the file. Okay, so come down. So this for hello is pointing at hello. So this one is like the shortcut for hello is like the shortcut to this hello. Okay, so if I open for hello, it will direct me to hello. Okay, so that's just what symbolic means. And to create it, you do link and then -s to show that it is a symbolic link. The name of the file that you want to create is the real file or the real app, and then the short name of what you want to be pointing at it. Okay, so I have two symbolic links now. I've created two shortcuts. Where is it? ls-l. So The two is pointing at hello, they are pointing at underscore hello, but they are different shortcuts. I gave this one for hello. Okay. So that's that. So do we kind of just get the idea? Alright. Anyway, write a script that changes the owner and the group of this to Vincent and staff, right? Respectively. So the thing is, we want to only affect for this particular symbolic links. For this particular symbolic link, okay? You only want to affect it, you don't want to affect the rest. So in order to do that, what I will first do is I will change everything back to root. Okay, so I'll just say change owner to root for all the files in this directory. Right? Change owner that cannot reference for no such file directory. What did I do? Okay, I'm coming. Down command. Yes, now I'm coming. Clear. Others. No source file or directory. Okay, I think it's because of this this symbolic link that I have here. That's why it's not working. Anyway, so normally I'm supposed to change the owner and this one to this sense. Okay, it's already in root. So sorry, it's already in before. So good. This is what we wanted. So I want to change this one to Vincent and staff for this symbolic link. Okay, so that's the command I want to do now. So to do that, I will say change the owner of a symbolic for symbolic link we use -h. If I do man change owner, sorry, ch, and we scroll down to -h, see that they affect symbolic link instead of any reference file. So this one will only affect symbolic link. Okay, that's why it's bringing that no dereference error the other time, because there's symbolic link there. So you say change the owner -h, right, and then to Vincent star, right, for the file underscore hello. I press enter. So did I press the hello very well? Underscore hello, right? No such file or directory. Why? I have the file hello, right? Okay, I know what to do. Link -s underscore hello. Okay, ls okay, I just created another symbolic link with hello. So let's try that command again and see if it will work on that. So change the owner of symbolic link to Vincent star for the file underscore hello, and I press enter. So this one worked. I think the reason why this ones are not working because I gave it another pointer name. Okay, so let me see. ls-l You see it has changed for this particular one that has the same pointer name to Vincent and staff. Okay. So that's what we actually wanted to do. So let me change it back to root, and then we'll do a file, put this into the file. Root. Okay. Hello. Clear our screen. Now, so back to root. So we'll give that command to a file called. Do you understand? I was expecting questions so far.
Deepak, go ahead. For me, I think I do. I don't know for others, but I think I'm fine.
Alright. So, this class will end in 9 minutes again. So since we've used 2 hours on 20 minutes allocated for this guy. Okay, anyway. Bean brush. So we do change owner for symbolic name to Vincent, and then the group to staff for the file underscore hello. So let me clear the screen. LS, let me just do LS. So number 101, we want to give you permission to execute. Change mode. Let me just say 755, and what's the name of the file? 101. So if I do ls now, 101 is executable. So we have this is having root, okay? So if I run 101 now, it's supposed to do what I put inside and change this into percent and start. So just slash 101 and press enter. It has worked. And then ls-l, and it changes it to this next. So that's that. So let's go to the next one, which says number 16. Thank God we have 2 more. Oh my God, can we use this 7? Just finish it. Okay, so number 16, write a script that changes the owner of the file hello to Betty only if it is owned by the user Gillen. So this one now we are adding like an if statement kind of, that if it is change the owner of the file. So if the owner of hello is Gillen or Gillen, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that, change the write a script that changes the owner of the file hello to Betty. Change it to Betty. So if this is the owner before, change the owner to Betty. So that's what that one is saying. And if you look here, look at the file hello. The owner is Gillen before, and then now it's Betty. Okay, so that is what I want to know. So where are we giving it? We are giving it into 102. So it's like an if statement, and that's why they said if only the file belongs to Gillen, change it to Betty. So to do that, let me first copy this because there's no time, and go here. So what we want to do is we want to change the owner of the file called hello to Betty. Right? But we have an if statement, and it says only if the file belongs to Gillen. How is it said? I think GUILLAUME. But we have to reference it, okay? And then you say only it is dash from. Okay? This is all you need to do. Only if it is from equals to Gillen. The other one that we use something like this, it was dash referencing, and then we put equal to. But this one only if it is from, okay, Gillen. And then if you put enter, I think we are going to have so many errors because we don't have any user called Boolean. So let me add a user called Boolean, give that file to, okay, let me just ls-l. So what we are trying to do is we're trying to change, you see, it actually worked because he says only if this file belongs to Boolean, change it to Betty. So when we execute that command, it says no, it does not belong to Boolean because we don't even have anybody pairing Boolean. Okay, so it didn't work. So now if I give this guy Boolean and try to run that code, it's going to change it because the file now then belongs to Boolean. Okay, so all I need to do that is, if we have 4 minutes, say let me add a user called Boolean. Let's go this spelling. Oh, sorry. GUI. Someone is trying to join. GUILLAUN. Okay, so enter. I've added the person. So let me give that person this value. So I'll say change the owner of to the lane for the file value. So that's done that. So if I do ls-l, see hello is now the lane, right? So if I do that old command, which is change the owner of hello to Betty if it is from Boolean, if I press enter, okay, I don't even have Betty. So let me just create another person, user add Betty. Okay, so let us try that again. So change it to Betty if it is from Boolean, press enter, and it has worked. ls-l, you see, it is now Betty. Okay, it is now Betty. So let us change it back to Boolean and use that command. See, change the name of it. Okay, ls-l, and then it is now Boolean. So let us give it to the file called 12 only. So I hope I'm not too fast here. Dash, and then we want to change owner, right? Change owner if it is only from the layer. How is it spelled? UME, right? UME. If it is from delay, give it the name Betty. Give it to Betty. Give this file to Betty. Okay. So escape and WQ. So what I do next is let me list the files. Where is the file? 12 only. So I'll give it the right to execute.
Okay, Zico, I think that might not. Okay.
Okay, the time.
No, I said that might not work. I think you didn't spell that name well. Look at what you wrote here. Might conflict here.
Where's the name? Okay, I didn't spell it well, right?
Yeah, so that might throw up error.
Let me see. One VI 102. Is this now it is spelled?
Okay, yeah, go ahead. You're correct. I think I missed it.
Okay. So
I do it on my tiny phone. All of us using iPhone, one thing, I always get it done.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So let me just wait for some seconds and to admit.
Sorry, sorry, please, what time
Yes.
will be dropping
Yes.
the link? My phone is about to go, so I want to know.
I will try and drop it as once I'm done. I'll try and see if I can upload it immediately.
All right, thank you very much.
So latest by 6 a.m.
6 a.m.
Yes, 6 a.m. Latest.
Okay.
So it should be there before then. Yeah. So so VI this. Let me clear my screen. So we're almost done with this. Just second to the last. LS. Sorry. No. Okay. So let us make 102. Let's make 102 executable. So to do that, do change mode. Let's just add X to 102. Right, and then clear position. So this hello want to change it to Betty. So just execute the 102 file and then ls-l and then that changes hello to Betty. Okay. So let's clear and we're done with that. So the next one, which is the last but not the least, this one is kind of different in a way. Okay. So this one is an exceptional, it's not part of what we've been doing. It says write a script that plays the Star Wars for episode, in the terminal. So the terminal you could play a game on it, Star Wars. So it just to play Star Wars, all you need to do is say telnet and then the link. This telnet will help you access this link, and the link to play the Star Wars game is towel dot blink. I think I could just access it from here and say Star Wars 4 game. Let me see. I will see it here. I'm not sure. Let me check. Is there any link like that? Game on terminal. Can you see? It's even here already. These are all the links that you need. So when you press this link, telnet.towel.blinkandlight.nl. So when you press telnet.towel.blinkandlight, let me just clean this. Towel.towel.blinkandlight.nl. When you press enter, oh, I can't play it here. I can't play it here. If I was on my normal Vagrant, you should be able to play. Let me see. Yeah, we're correct. You're supposed to be able to play because I tried it actually and it started playing. Blink and light stuff. Yes, you're correct. So this is supposed to actually start the play. So what we'll do is this link, you just write a script for it. put it inside this file. Okay, 103 Star Wars. So let me just quickly do that because of people that will be watching later on. 103 people that want to use the project. Star Wars. Right, and then enter, and then so you just write a bin bash. Sorry, so this one here. And then I'll post this internet. So that file, when you run it, it will just do this. Okay, so I could just okay, escape WQLS. So if I want to play Star Wars, I will just run this file. Okay, and in order for me to run it, I have to make it an executable file. I have the right to execute it. Okay, so it is executable now. Okay, if I just use /103, it's supposed to run Star Wars, but because I can't do it here, I don't know why. Let me see. This one has frozen. Let me just close it. I'm not sure I can play it on normal terminal, but if it is Vagrant, I'm sure I can. Yeah, let me just try and see if Vagrant will come up. So that one will be coming up. So I think that's on this task. So if you have any question, let me know. We've gone through all these commands. Let's see. So you can watch the video. All the hardware, pizza hard, who am I, ID, change it now to SU, switch user, and sudo, and super user, and then change notification. Okay. If you have any question, and then let's move to the next step.
No question.
No question. That's good.
Not quite, yeah. Let's just move, yeah.
Alright. So I think we have brilliant people here. Okay, so shell redirect